Good morning. Right into the schedule there.
Yeah.
Welcome to Medication Reflections.
Yeah.
This is a wet, rainy day like yesterday, and heavy fog again, but a very good meditation this morning. I got information from a guide who doesn't often talk a lot, so it was surprising to hear him talk quite a bit this morning.
Soma.
Kind of a militaristic understanding of things, and so that particular viewpoint's interesting. But what he was talking to me about in the change in the transition, a quality that turns out to be very important is your ability to sustain a task or an idea or something you want to accomplish, which I thought was very interesting, because he says people who flip from one thing to another are just temporarily interested in something because they can't sustain a commitment, usually dissipate their energies and can't move forward easily. So it's that trick of a little bit every day so that you can sustain your energy, and that your energy is sustained by a goal that you believe is positive and moral and ethical, as a major shaping factor for any decision you make.
Yeah.
Which, even with the foundry, the little bells I want to make are going to carry positive messages, and we'll have bells for weddings, and bells as memorials of things, and bells to help you remember things. So I have a ethical, moral, positive contribution that I hope these pieces of artwork will make. And so that's a kind of sustaining energy that's very different than, oh, that would be kind of fun to do for a while. This is a long-term commitment. And we were talking about long-term commitments that we both made very early in our lives that gave us that ability.
What I got this morning was I asked, what can I do for humanity to help it move forward? And what I got was take care of myself, look after my own health, look after my own goals, make sure they're positive, and that my goals contribute, and just basically taking care of my needs, because you have to look after your health, not just your physical health, but your mental and spiritual health as well.
True.
So. Yeah.
If you don't take care of those, you don't have the additional physical energy that you can give to others. If you haven't seen to your own physical needs first, which I think is very true.
So eat well, feed your mind good information, not just I don't know how beneficial reading a trashy novel is, or reading has its benefits, but keep in mind what you feed your mind, because what goes in comes out.
Yeah, that's true. The other interesting detail about that, if you're choosing to go find out about something, I consider them kind of little research projects. I'll go, okay, I'm doing this little project, and I'm going to read stuff about this topic for a little while, because I want to know something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can assign yourself a bit of, okay, I'm going to go look up this topic because I think it would help me, and it could be shrubs for the garden. I'm going to learn something about shrubs before I make any more choices in that area.
Endless curiosity.
True, but I think that's fun. But what I'm saying is sustaining a bit of looking at information.
Yeah.
Gives you multiple sources, and you can get more information that way. Anyway, just a thought. But also, all those things you promised yourself that you were going to do. I'm going to do this for my health, and I'm going to do this for my health. We're in the Christmas holidays. You're about to have a little bit of downtime and some family time. But this could be a good time on those off days to do whatever you promised yourself you were going to do.
Yeah.
Because those are also good for you.
Like reading a textbook on physics.
Yeah, right. Well, you said you were going to read it next, so
I'm going to read it next.
I just got it first.
We're fascinated by physics and cosmology and things like that.
Yes, which It's part of learning from Spirit, because you go sideways digression. Atheists are fascinating, because I can remember all of the talk, particularly when I was at university, about atheism. And I was going, atheism is the one thing that you couldn't prove. It is completely unprovable, because you see so much action of Spirit in all things. Like, that coincidence is just physically impossible.
Yeah.
How did that happen at the same time if there wasn't underlying hand moving in the direction of good? So Spirit moves, and it has its own agenda, and let's see, if you want to move with the gods, put yourself in their path. Move in that direction, which is a quote
Where's
from a
that?
novel.
Oh, which novel?
It's actually one of the Merlin novels.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. That may not be the original source for it, though.
Anyway, we should wrap this up.
Yep.
Lots to do, so stay happy, stay well, and we'll see you soon.
Blessings upon you.
Blessings.